Dear non-Indians of Reddit, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word India? I think the food. That's usually my first thought when I think of other cultures. What kind of food they have. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be teaching. And without further ado. Then continues to Adu. The largest bus company in Mexico is Adu. They are usually on time. That YouTube video with 70 views and 3 comments that perfectly explains my incredibly peculiar problem that I found nowhere else on the internet. Some random YouTube Indian got me through fluid dynamics since I had a shit professor. My fluid dynamics professor was Indian. And I had a hard time with the class. I should have tried your approach. My professor was tenured and only cared about his research. The class had a midterm with 40% of your grade and an open book open note final worth 50%. 10 in homework. Average on the midterm was 60. The final 42. Barely scraped by with a B with the cur. I fucking hate courses like that. I took an integrated circuits course during the height of COVID, so it was all online. There was one lecture video a week that covered damn near nothing. We got no practice assignments or anything beyond just reading the material. And our grade consisted entirely of 3 exams. I get why people get test anxiety now. A whole aesthetic of beautiful bright colors. And then widespread extreme poverty. I was trying to think of how to describe my image and you nailed it. Exactly same here. Damn, everyone else saying really specific things and I'm over here thinking literally the shape of the entire country India on a map edit. Thank you for the awards. 2 hearts. What's the first thing you think of when you hear India? India. The guy who helped me ace math class on YouTube. Lol, which is that channel I need help to. Do you remember any specifically? Khan Academy? I'm sure there are tons of channels, but Khan Academy is free and covers a ton of subjects. Khan Academy is the fucking best. Mr. Khan deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. Khan Academy is amazing. Spices. That's what Columbus thought. Though Vasco da Gama reached on behalf of him. I work in IT and have colleagues in India. 3 words. Do the needful. And revert. You missed, back. Hot weather and crowded cities. Depends on where you live. Most of India isn't actually hot. How can she slap? Pooja. What is this behavior? Absolutely insane, in a good way. Weddings and also overcrowded buses. Oh yeah, I just came back from a 3-day wedding. Yes, you heard that right, 3 days lol. Was so much fun. We all hate the buses, but that's one of the cheapest options. I don't use the bus ever though. I would like to be invited to one. Closing parenthesis. The one I attended was one of my best friend's wedding. Do attend one if you ever get a chance. It's really an amazing experience. Make sure to attend the Hindu culture one because that is the longest one duration wise. Well, I am planning to get married this year end. Stay in touch. If we become good friends, I'll invite you to lol. Okay, I will bring a gift, no problem. Sounds amazing. And congratulations on your upcoming wedding. Temples. The incredible stonework. Mental. I got to the bottom of the thread and didn't see anyone say cricket. As an Aussie, it was absolutely my first thought. The test matches between the 2 countries are always spicy. Fantastic entertainment. What's the most popular sport in Australia? Cricket is basically the national sport. In a way that's similar to baseball being America's pastime. Although like any sport, it will have its detractors who don't like it. Other than that, the rest is mostly a football code of some kind. Depending mostly on where you live, or from. If you're from NSW or QLD, you'll most likely watch rugby league. No. Not the version with the All Blacks. That's rugby union. If you're from any other state, it's almost certainly Australian rules football, AFL. Soccer is huge here in terms of junior participation. But more people follow the EPL or other European competitions than the national comp. Called the A-League out of the Big 4 feet from America. The NBA is by far the most popular in Australia. NFL would be number 2. Sorry, cloth and carved marble at once. No need to apologize. Hilariously bad soap operas. The vibrant colors that you see in the culture. As far as the word Indian, I think of food. More specifically, gobi Manchurian. I love gobi so much. Scammers calling me all the time. If you've ever wanted to track them down and just ask them like, WTF? There's a podcast episode, or rather 3 episodes, of a guy who basically got one of these scam calls and kept in touch and kept following up. Eventually even flying to New Delhi to find the guy and the organization behind it. Both frustrating and a bit cathartic. And both humanizes the majority of the people on the phone and also makes you, astoundingly, think even less of the people that run those lines than you already do. It's Reply All. First episode is number 102 from 2017. It's funny to watch those YouTubes etc. of people fucking with them either audio or video and the Indians start cussing them out but the grammar is not quite right. I once had one of them try to say, this is not a part of the scam. Like wow okay scammer thanks for clarifying. Curry. You Golden State fans are obsessed. Everything reminds you of Steph. MVP. 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 As a white American with limited world knowledge who has visited Bangalore twice. So much color using bread to eat amazingly spiced food feral dogs haggling. Badly. While shopping in street markets women in saris riding side saddle on the backs of scooters being unable to breathe outside because of pollution so many poor. Hungry people scary car rides absolutely terrifying tuk-tuk rides acutely being aware of how foreign I feel. Haha. Haggling. I had an Indian coworker and we became friends. He was trying to haggle at Best Buy. I'm like, you can't really do that. The price is what it is. They fucking gave him 10% off a computer. I hate to tell you. But Best Buy is known for giving discounts. I've never paid the asking price. Wait, what? For generic off-the-shelf shit the price is firm but for tech like say a computer or VR set? Absolutely. Elephants. Same. With really colorful decorations on them. Ladies with a red dot at their forehead. Big country with beautiful and ugly humanity all mixed together. From the amazing palaces and food to the slums and rape of women. Hindu versus Muslim conflicts. Bollywood. Head side to side for yes. I've been there. Bangalore. 2 things immediately pop into my head aside from the faces of the individuals that I worked with. 1 how insanely controlled the chaos was of driving in the streets. Not a single rule but everyone moved effortlessly. 2 this somewhat monetized temple of Shiva. More touristy than traditional. Absolutely massive statue I'd never seen anything like it. The people I was with also loved to take me to the next hottest food they knew. Then the next hottest the following day. And so on. Overcrowding and poverty. Because I just recently watched Eternals, fantastic movie doesn't deserve the hate. It just broke the form of a traditional MCU film. All I could think of was Kingo's Bollywood films. Not to be cheesy, but I would say I think of all my Indian friends. They are all very diverse and originate from different regions in India. I don't think of Indians as homogeneous. You're absolutely right. People don't realize how diverse India is. Innumerable religions, races and languages, 26, official, exist. India is a whole-ass EU. Traveled to India in 2003 for 3 months. It was awesome and overwhelming all at once. Would love to go back. Maybe I wouldn't travel by third-class sleeper next time. Did the same thing in 1994. $10 per day, Canadian dollars, was my budget for food. Shelter and activities. It was amazing. Tikka masala.